Believe it or not, this is the first episode of the Bulldog Bark for the year 2024. I'm standing here with Coach Craig Buzea. Coach, we're here.
We are. Summer is here, and we're about ready to wrap up June, and things are going all right. A lot of work to do. Dog's got a lot of work, but I'm happy with the effort so far, and we just got to clean some things up here before we get to our first game in August.
Midwest and most of the United States has been seeing a heat wave. How have you been able to deal with the heat in this past week?
Well, I think our guys have been doing a really good job. I mean, we had a 4-team scrimmage on Thursday, and it was hot. Our guys worked through it. Obviously, you give them a lot of breaks, and I think the key to any type of exhaustion is if your guys are hydrating and doing it beforehand, and we really push our guys, tell them to pre-hydrate, don't dehydrate, and a lot of guys take it to heart, and so far so good, knock on wood. I know we're going to have another hot one tomorrow, but been navigating through it.
So you're on the field this week. Obviously, you've spent the last couple of months in the weight room. How have things been going?
Well, our guys have made significant improvements in the weight room, and that's a credit to them, but it's also a credit to Coach Mark Garrett, who does a phenomenal job with our guys in the weight room. And I think it's just been been awesome to see the improvements these guys are making, not only in their lifts, but now you look at them on the field, they look a little bit quicker and more powerful in what they're doing. So really happy with what's going on in the weight room.
We've been seeing a lot of action on Twitter, on the Crown Point Bulldog Twitter. A lot of commitments already starting to happen. You're getting a lot of notoriety for some of these guys, and some of these guys are getting lucky and getting into college already.
Yeah, I mean, we got some guys that have had some offers, and a lot of times offers don't mean anything, but we do have 2 guys that have made their official commitments this past weekend. Noah Ehrlich, our quarterback, has made his commitment to Miami of Ohio, and Lucas Szymborski has made his commitment to Ball State. We've had several other guys, get offers over the summer, and which is great, and we're happy for that, and we really like seeing our guys do that. But the bottom line is now it's time to play, high school football and put all that stuff aside and do everything for the betterment of your high school team.
So talk to me. What's the rest of the summer look like? What kind of scrimmages and stuff we have coming up?
Yeah, well, we got one more 4-team scrimmage this Thursday down in Indianapolis, down in Lafayette with some Indianapolis teams along with Lafayette Jeff. And then Thursday, that'll be it for the month of June. And it's gone pretty quick. And then we get back after the 4th of July, and after I have 10 days off, and we'll continue practicing and lifting. And then we got 2 more 1-team scrimmages before we wrap it up in about the 3rd week of July.
Coach, you had a heck of a season last year, state runner-up to Ben Davis. Coming back this year, what's the energy like? What's the upperclassmen, the juniors and seniors that played a lot? Are they excited? They have something to prove this year?
I certainly hope so. I think one of the things that we're trying to stay away from is guys being content and just talking about last year. I mean, last year was last year. It was last year's team, totally different. We got a lot of guys coming back, and but the issue is sometimes when you get in a situation, it's not so much who you got coming back, it's who you lost. We lost some tremendous football players, and guys that were with us when we started this thing 3 years ago, and just did a fantastic job for us, and those guys are going to be missed. So the guys that we got coming back, I think they're hungry. I think they want to get back to where we were. Obviously, the work ahead of them is tremendous, but I think we got to find some guys that are going to fill the spots of the Will and Paul Clarks and the Seamus Molaskis and the Deliches and the Curls and Jones. Just a ton of guys that made significant contributions to our program last year. We got to find a way to fill those spots.
Been a lot of football this summer. You finding time to have some fun too?
Well, a little bit. We're getting a little bit, and I'm getting worse at golf, so I don't know if that's something I should be doing, but it's on a frustrating level. But,
you're not good enough at golf to get mad at yourself.
You've heard that before, right?
Yes, I have.
And normally I don't anymore, but we found some time, and we're hoping to get away a little bit, over the July break, but as you well know, being a coach yourself, it just never ends, right? It's just we're always looking at film, seeing what we could do better. Obviously, we've had a nice run here, but we know there's people shooting for us, and we got to find a way to stay one step ahead of our opponents, because we know they would like nothing better to do than knock us off. So that's what we're trying to do in the summer. And when we get back in July, we'll start our leadership classes and things along that nature with our real Bulldog, which has always been a big hit with our guys. We'll start that up as well.
Well, Coach, wish you the best of luck in the rest of the summer. Look forward to see you in the fall when the season starts. It's almost here.
Thanks, Ski. We're looking forward to it. Appreciate you coming out and giving a quick wrap-up, and we'll see you in the fall.
All right, Bulldog Bark, we're wrapping things up. Episode number 1. We'll be back for the 2024 Bulldog season.